We are live.
All right, fantastic. Apologies for the late start, but I'm kidding. First and foremost, who would like to go over what happened last week with 2 weeks ago? Sorry, with the unfortunate turnabouts of our nefarious group.
I'll recant the events. So, Dex, the mysterious assassin droid, seems to have disappeared from the party. The party went out looking for him, and the Jedi, here, Ryan, he ended up, wandering off and getting basically taken at gunpoint by some stormtroopers, and Warden and his droid decided to interfere, which went very poorly, and the party had to save his ass, and we all got out of there, fine and dandy, and now the party's headed back to the estate where we suspect Dex is at, while Warden is doing some things. So that's all I will say.
Following that, some things.
Yep. Sings. It's funny how you said it sings. Like he was doing something naughty.
Not even worthy of an actual answer, just things.
I mean, I can't spoil the surprise.
If he says so.
Oh, he's turning us in for the bounty now, too. Got it.
Well, hey, as long as you know. So anyway, let me get my, almost forgot, most important part of what we're doing here. I need my ambiance.
I need some music too, thank you.
So, I believe the best place to start with a group of the highest concentration, which happens to be our small band of Force sensitives. So when we last off, they had just opened a secret door to enter staircase.
Before we start, should we roll for the Force?
We sure should. Give me a moment to clear that pool. Hold on. Don't press the button. Nope.
I already did. Sorry.
I know. I'm clearing the pool now. There's no mass clear, unfortunately, so I have to do it by hand. I accidentally pressed the Q button. Now press the button. Yay, dark side! Dark side!
No!
No dark side! Yay, light side!
How'd you get such the white dye looking brown?
I'm too special.
To be honest, I don't know. And I don't know how to change it to the more easier to read ones.
So it appears we have 3 light side and 3 dark side.
I didn't mean to roll that.
And we got a 3.
How do we stop that?
Stop what?
The digital die rolling.
You can go to settings and manage things and turn off the digital die on your own side.
Thank you. How do I do that?
Inside.
I don't know how it is for players, but I'm pretty sure it's a whole. Well, let me.
Configure settings.
Yeah, configure settings. Go to module settings. Look for dice so nice. Go to my dice settings, and then you can just unclick enable 3D dice.
My dice. I am going to.
You can just click off of enable 3D dice. That's all you need to do.
There it is. I found it.
It's at the found it. It's at the very top. What was there to find?
Dude, it was hard for me to see. Okay, chill.
I'm gonna pray for you, very hard. But nonetheless, you have found it, and you are happier for it. Good. So with that being said, let us continue. So, our 3 Force sensitives are delving deep underground and walking down this staircase. From what you can tell, this place, this stairwell is rather narrow, so it's really you guys have to go one at a time in a single file line. But it does seem pretty well built. But there are signs of showing and all around you that this is very, very old. The design and layout of it seems to predate most of what most of you would be familiar with in your personal experiences. How do you three proceed?
Slowly, cautiously, one hand on the wall.
I will. I'll go stealthily.
I need you both to do me a favor and roll that stealth check. Roll a hard stealth check for me, please.
You want a combined check, or do you just want? Or do you want each of us?
You can combine if you want to, or just represent yourself. That is up to you, friend.
Yeah, let's combine. I aid you because you have to be better than me.
Yeah, I have a really good. Damn it! I need to let me refresh. My character sheet's not working. It was working a second ago.
I have 1 rank and a 2 score, so I'm not really great.
Yeah, I'm. I have 2 ranks in stealth, and I have I have 2 and 2, and I have a few bonus die. But let me get back into the game real quick. Do. You want to roll for me? It's taking forever to load.
Sure thing. Yeah, I'll roll for you.
Thank you.
So, are you guys doing a combined check?
Yes.
Yeah.
So who has the highest?
It's him, but I give a boost. I am trained, but I'm just not as well trained as him.
Gotcha. So you just provide a boost die for him.
Yep.
Yeah, I have I should have a boost die as well because I have inherent.
There's already one there. All right, let's see how this goes, ladies and gentlemen. First roll of the day.
Nice.
Fantastic. You roll 3 successes and 5 advantages.
5 advantages?
Yes.
Okay. How can I use those advantages? Can I give them to the next player, whoever?
There are a number of ways you can spend advantages, my friend. I'm so glad you asked.
For this, go ahead.
Allow me to. It should be in the handy dandy thing I passed out as a little cheat sheet. But
I'll send a picture to him here.
It's in the pinned links in the Discord channel.
Alright, this is attacks. Never mind. I don't want to look at attacks. I just want to look at advantages. 1 second. Critical injuries, critical hits, skill, low.
actions, deception checks. Nope. No.
Oh, successful.
Okay, cool. So you can spend, you can make it so that all NPCs have a setback die added to perception checks to find you. You can get a, you can give a boost die to the next person who makes a skill check.
Yeah, I'll do that. That's for 2. And then can I spend 3 to give everyone a setback die against us? I don't have the. Let's see. How much is it? Go ahead.
So, giving a boost die to the next person to the next skill check is just 1 advantage.
Right. I'll spend that.
And then for 2, you can you're not piloting. If you're tracking, you're not tracking either. You can 3 will allow you to use one of your successes to add a success to a deception, stealth, or skullduggery check you make later on in the same scene.
I like that.
Yeah, I'll take that.
All right, cool.
So I have a success in any stealth or
yeah, you get automatic 1 success in the next deception, stealth, or skullduggery check you make in the next scene.
Deception or skullduggery.
Or stealth.
Or stealth. Okay. Yeah, I'll do that.
All right, cool.
So that's
what you got. 2 advantages and 2 successes.
All right. Follow me, boys. I kind of disappear because I'm so stealthy.
Look at that. You did all that without cybernetics. I wonder how that worked out. Moving on. So you guys are making your way until eventually, you do sort of enter into another room. Hold on a second. That's not working.
What's not
Shame
working?
on you. The images I have for these tokens are not working. Hold on a second.
Hang on. Let me refresh my page, because are you in a battle map or something?
I'm about to pull everyone to a battle map in a second.
Okay.
This man getting ahead of himself.
No, I was just asking because, like, if so, like, probably my screen didn't load it, so I refreshed.
Oh, there it is. Got it. My apologies, friends. I finally have what I'm looking for. I just need to actually upload the darn thing.
So now we're friends.
You know what? You're right. How could I possibly be so foolish? No.
Too late. You already said we're friends.
That's right.
Don't let me regret my choices. Anyway,
I'm mailing him fruit basket.
Oh boy.
I'm calling the police.
Not a fruit basket? What are the police gonna do with a fruit basket?
They're gonna call somebody else to handle the problem, not me.
Boy, talk about the most annoying way to just, like, freak someone out. Just, like, being so nice, like, just send a random person a fruit basket. Someone you don't even know. You send them the fruit basket, and you do it, like, once every 2 weeks or something.
You eventually get to the bottom of the staircase, and you find yourself, and this place looks a bit more used. Definitely the air doesn't feel as stale as it did above ground. You can also see signs of what appear to be battle around you. Parts of the walls have some bits of damage or signs of blaster fire within them. You reach a fork in the corridor you have now entered. There's a hallway that stretches before you, leading forward, and there's 2 other ones going from your left to your right, perpendicular to the first. Which way shall you go?
So there's a fork that's perpendicular to where we are, so we can.
Yes.
So it's a binary choice, left or right,
And then forward.
and then it's also forward.
Yes.
Okay, so
I said perpendicular to the first hallway, so like.
Right, so we're at like the bottom part of like a plus sign.
Yes.
Okay, so it's a 4-way. What do you think?
Do we have any inkling of the location where Dex is?
No.
So we just gotta explore the whole thing, and it's basically
Hey, you could try to seek him again, right?
Yeah, I could do that. Like I said, my screen keeps loading. I don't know why, but it seems like the app slows down once we start playing. So, could you roll a seek for me, please?
Sure can. What's the force die on that, by the way?
2. I have 2 force die.
2 force die. Let me see this here. Ryan Wright needs to roll force die. Never mind, I can't do it that way. I tried to be that way. 2 force die?
Yes, sir.
No other check attached to it?
I only have the base power for Seek.
Cool. Let's roll. No light side points for you, sir.
I will do a conflict then.
Ooh. Spend one.
Spend
Incur
one.
just one conflict.
Yeah, I'll incur conflict. I'll write this
Fantastic.
down since I don't have access to my sheet right now.
That's fantastic. You pull on the darker darker and stronger side of your feelings to really seek out in the desperation of looking for your new droid friend. And
I'm sending him a fruit basket too.
Oh Jesus H. So that actually brings us to Dex.
Mhm.
A moment. We are somewhere else entirely, friend.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm already
Me and you?
loving this.
1 second. Where is... There we go. Cool. Now, if I can just get this to work properly, this will be wondrous. Give me a moment. Here we go. Nope. There it is. And
I don't like it.
It's taking a while for me to load for some odd reason.
Okay, like there it is. Like, oh god, that doesn't sound good.
It is fantastic. I don't know what we could possibly have. Probably possibly have with this. This is good for you. It's called character development.
I know. It's just I don't want to like have a risk of my team dying. I just did this solo, and I didn't want them to get involved.
And now look what you've done. Now everybody's involved.
Oh damn it!
Everyone is involved. Everybody.
Dex is
Even the
literally,
grandpuppies come out of nowhere, out of the woodworks to help you out.
Dex is literally having some PTSD issues. So, okay, that was weird. Okay, hang on. Let me refresh my page. If you were trying to like load something, hang on.
Let me actually turn that off for a moment. We don't need that, and
Come on.
don't need that. Fantastic. That should work. Probably do it for the other one too. That one's just. But
There
yes.
we go.
I'll show all of you this in a second, because since some people are peeking at things they don't need to be seeing.
What do you mean? Oh. Well, I only see that. Okay.
I know, but someone else is peeking into this room with you, sir.
Oh shit.
So, everybody, well, not everybody, besides Warden, just to make things simple, Ryan, you see Dex and what appears to be a Mandalorian soldier standing near what appears to be his body that's strapped to a chair and his head on a table.
Wait, his head is still... He's alive, but his head's on the table?
His head is detached. His head is detached. You don't know if he's alive or not. His head is detached from his body.
Well, then he's definitely dead.
He appears to be mounted on some sort of projection screen, and the eyes, eyes in his
My optics.
yes, his optics are lighting up and projecting something in front of the Mandalorian soldier you see, just above his body.
Okay.
Dex, and your perspective, you're having a conversation right now.
Okay.
Lara said, my people were managed to get past the blocks in your memories. Now I'm going to make you remember everything you did. You're going to watch it from start to finish.
I got a quick question before you continue. Sure. I am seeing this through my Seek power. I'm not in the room, though, right?
That is correct. You are not physically here. You cannot interact with this in any way. You're just watching what's happening right now.
He's a witness.
Okay.
So
Yes.
Dex responds,
Mm-hmm.
that is acceptable as long
Fantastic.
as we find the person that manipulated me into doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Start the projection.
It's already started. You are in a familiar place. From the looks of it, the scenery around you and the people you're passing by, you can tell you're on the planet of Tatooine.
Okay.
Not in the place you've been to recently, but you can tell just by the architecture and the layout in the desert area that this is Tatooine.
Mm-hmm.
You can see you yourself and all your squad mates kind of huddled around in your formation.
Also, remember, my backstory states that we were on Ord Mantell when they were supposed to be killed, right?
There's a lot of things going on here, my friend.
Oh my god, even that was a lie? Oh my god.
A lot of things are happening.
Oh my god.
So, and they start going. Some of it is a bit blurred, and some of it you can see like this. It's a lot of static in between. You can kind of see in the corner of your vision, Krystal kind of shaking her head. We'll have to refresh this sometime. But you can kind of hear the target is located over here. Saying, remember your positions. Dex stand. Said, we move in, and everything kind of blacks out for a moment. And for a few moments, it's just nothing but like static on your end. And then when you comes back, you are on a cliff further away, far away, overlooking a building. And you're just sitting there waiting. After a moment, though, you hear alarms blaring off, and in your comms, and within the memory, you hear, "Target is down." I repeat, "Target is down." It's like, "Good job, everyone. Let's move to extraction." And then you can see, from a certain point, on the side, specifically on the side that you're on, you see, your crewmates, rappelling down from the side of this, because what it is you're on, basically on like, you realize now you're on a cliff, and the building that they're in is on another cliff, kind of like built to the side. And they're propelling down to it.
Built within the cliff, basically.
Yeah. Yes. And they're rappelling down the side to a landing bay. That's kind of been cut off from everything else. Then you hear.
Does say like cliff and landing bay seem familiar?
Make a knowledge lore check, please.
Knowledge warfare check?
Lore.
Got it.
Question. Does
yes.
he add the boost die that I would grant from the next roll? Does he count for that?
Only someone in your immediate vicinity will be able to benefit from that one.
Okay.
Yeah, so is it an average?
Yes.
Okay.
Cool. So you recognize that this area appears to, as familiar as it looks like you were in some sort of politician's home.
Oh shit.
But again, we go back to them rappelling, and then you hear specifically within your own a cryptic sounding voice saying, "Initiate initiative, fleshless recall." Your optics suddenly sort of shift and change a bit. You raise your rifle and you start pointing it at your teammates.
No.
Bang, bang, peerless, perfect headshots. And they all come tumbling down the side of the cliff, and their bodies are forever lost. Then you can feel yourself doing a scan of the area. You then peer inside the building and begin making shots inside, and then you realize you're shooting survivors, servants, employees, people who have been evaded and left behind. You are now shooting them down, and then finally, you turn off to another soft to the side. You see someone, and you see a small little dot behind you. You point your rifle, and you fire, and you see Krystal sort of wince in response to that particular scene there. And then the memory ends. And she sort of looks at you. Do you remember now? Do you remember now what you did?
Question.
Mm-hmm.
This is my time with Krystal's group, correct?
Mm-hmm. This is with your old crew, the original crew you worked with. Before
my Imperial Dark Troopers.
Yes.
My Death Troopers. Oh, okay.
Yes.
And
this
Dex
is with them.
And Dex says, we were going to a politician's house. I do not know why we were there. I question why we were killing an Imperial politician. Was he supporting rebellion? Was he corrupt? I
didn't dare ask the specifics of your mission. It was better if I didn't know. I just supported you and your group. Your group because they were good friends of mine. You were a good friend of mine until that day. Now I wish I had asked more questions. Well, she kind of puts a hand over the side of her face where you see the star at. Guess you see, I guess I've paid the price for that too. And the Seek power ends, and we go back to the originals.
So where's he at?
You feel that as the vision sort of fades, it sort of flows out and turns slight, and you can tell it came from the room to your right.
He's to the right.
Then let's go to the right.
Yeah, he's getting, it seems like he's getting tortured with visions of the past. Of past deeds when he was with the Empire. I share that.
Interesting.
He's, yeah. And I described the room and the headless Mandalorian with him and stuff like that.
The headless Mandalorian?
Yeah, there's a.
No. Dex is headless. The Mandalorian is sitting there with.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said the Mandalorian was headless.
No.
The headless
Dex is headless.
Mandalorian. That would have been terrifying.
Well, yeah, that's what I thought. I was like,
what are you talking about?
No, I thought I heard it. Sorry, I misunderstood you. I was like, you
I
don't
tried to
know if
say-
he's alive or dead, but
He's
he's got
headless
no
in
head.
a room with the Mandalorian. Oh, it's a headless Mandalorian. What?
That's what I thought you said.
No.
Okay. So I described that Dex his head is missing, is on the table.
I see.
So
Well, this scene suddenly looks a lot less bloody.
Oh, sure, because I leak oil, not blood.
Exactly. It's a lot less bloody.
Har har.
you don't sound
Anyway,
amused.
What are we gonna do now, ladies and gents?
We're here to get our droid back.
Are you now?
Well, that's the idea. Isn't it?
Mm-hmm. So, at the same time, there's a particular young man who's stuck in a particularly tough spot amongst a bunch of Imperials whose communications he just shut down. Warden.
Yeah.
Hey, pal. You're in a pretty tough spot right now. What are you gonna do? You shut down the communications of the entire sector, but they appear to be investigating the area, and you are invisible in this room by yourself.
I am stealthing the hell out of here. I did my mission. I want to make it look like there was no tampering when, before I leave the computer, and get the fuck out of here.
Sure. Make
Seems
So
like
it'll be, since you're trying to do both actions at the same time, I would say it'll be a hard computer check and a hard stealth check.
Okay.
I want a setback die for the computer's check.
Rolling. And then stealth check.
Yep.
1 second.
Hard with no setback.
Where's the stealth?
Actually, hold on a second. I'm going to spend a dark side point to upgrade that difficulty. So it's 1 red, 2 purple.
Crap.
Okay. Thank God.
By the skin of your teeth, Warden.
Thank God.
So you managed to kind of scoot by, and then as you're exiting the compound, the door opens, and you see seems to be one of the soldier guards is coming back in. Is like, huh? Why'd that door open so early? Yeah, let's just looks around for anything that might have tripped open the door. What are you doing, sir?
Am I at the door? Or
Yeah, you're the one who opened the door, and it's like, how'd the door open so early? No one's standing there.
I'm gonna leave it open, and I'll let the guard think it's the wind, The door opened on its own, there's a ghost. Don't matter to me. I'm gonna leave, though.
Alright, let's see. Do me a favor and call high or low for me.
I'm gonna call high. I don't like this.
He just looks around, he scans the area, he's like, kind of shrugs himself and just runs inside.
Yeah! Hell yeah. So did I make it out of there?
Yep, you make it out of there.
I guess, back to what I was originally doing, which, I don't know if I should communicate with the whole party now, but, he's gonna go back to originally what he was planning to do, so, I'll message you. He's gonna do this. I'm gonna just message you. That's what he's doing. That's what he's doing.
You have lost track of them.
Do I know which place they went to though?
You remember the general direction they were going, but you don't know exactly what sort of turns they might have made since.
Okay. Guess he's gonna go back to the ship.
Alright, heading back.
Yep.
And there it is. So, you're making your way back, and it's not. Your communications are down, but the security has gone up. Make another hard stealth check for me, please.
One second.
That would be 3 dice, right?
Yep.
I have
Get
an
the
automatic
boost.
What?
You get the boost, don't you? Aren't you the next one in the immediate vicinity to make a check?
I get an automatic success. I think that's for another player. I don't think I get the boost on that, right?
So, to clarify,
I do get.
the automatic success goes to you.
Right, but the boost die can't go to me. Like the.
Yes, that is correct.
Okay, so, all right.
It's just the next one to be made, so.
Yeah.
Would you like to give it to him?
Well, I can't give it to him.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
sure.
doing the roll. But I have an automatic success, right? So let's see. It's not letting me roll. So why don't you go ahead and roll for me, please?
The success. So what are you rolling, sir? Is the question I'm going to be asking.
I was rolling stealth, and I was going to add an automatic success if I need it.
Gotcha.
Or do I got to declare that beforehand, or?
Yep.
I think it's just your next check.
It's the next
Okay.
check you make that's just called Duggery, Deception, or Stealth check.
Okay, then I'll just add a success. And then, yeah, it's not letting me roll. So,
Not this again. That success saved you apparently because you got 1 success and 2 advantages.
well, technically that's not my stealth anyway, though. I don't have.
Dadgummit. Wrong person. I used you to be at the bottom, and now this is the wrong person. Well.
Yeah, I'm not Krystal. I have 2 proficiency, 2 ability, and 1 built-in boost. So
This should be the right one. That's better. 5 successes and 1 threat.
yeah.
You're really good at that.
Well, at least I'm rolling successes.
Bravo.
I rolled 5 successes, dude. So
I hope you're good at something. With that being said, well, I'm confused now. I thought I was having Warden roll stealth. What?
you told
you
me.
were having. You should have been having Killer Joe roll stealth.
Oh, goodness, yes. So you're walking up to the door, correct?
Yeah, well, I just I let the other Force users know that when I did a seek, I saw Dex kind of going through some mental torture about some of the crimes he committed in the past, I guess, or something that he thinks he did.
Time for self-reflection, it seems. Let's go to sort of like crawls along on all fours.
Oh.
But yeah, if no one else is saying anything,
Well, we're
you will
going
reach the
towards
door.
right? Like that's
Uh-huh.
the idea. We're all moving towards the door. We're gonna go get our droid back.
And yeah, are you opening the door or you just?
There's a Mandalorian in there who
Yep.
still has his head.
That is correct.
Well, who wants to lead the way? I guess I can lead the way in. It's not a big deal.
Well, he doesn't know we're there because I succeeded on a stealth. So
The Mandalorian's voice was female in sounding.
So, do you want to go through the door first?
sure.
Okay. And I'll be right behind you.
All right. So it's gonna be Ryan, Vasarian.
I have my
Good
lightsaber
go-to.
out, but not ignited yet.
Same.
Wow. So we've chosen violence today, ladies and gentlemen. You hear
No,
that?
I just have it in my hand. I didn't say I ignited it.
We have chosen violence. Wow. But going on. Yep. So, with that in mind, you enter the room, and this is the scene being played out. See behind the curtain.
I only see dark blackness.
I don't know why. Does everyone else see this room?
Not yet.
I can see.
Let me refresh.
I can see the room.
Let me refresh.
You can see the entire room? You should be able to see the
Okay,
entire room.
now I see
I
it. Now I
see-
see it. Now I see it.
I see what looks like a messy computer lab type thing.
Yep.
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 Yeah.
So you walk into the room. It looks like it's some sort of clinic, but if it's a bit run down, supplies are kind of all over the place. It's not exactly very clean. You see a bunch of tools all over the place as well. And to the back, you see it opens up into another place.
Any of those tools very interesting? Like, look particularly good quality? Mechanics tools? Things?
No, just like standard mechanics tools.
Cool.
So yeah, Dex, make a hard perception check for me, please.
Oh boy. This is me basically trying to see if I could see them, right?
You can hear them because your head is turned away from them right now.
Right.
And you kind of can't turn your own head.
Okay,
so
so a hard, so 3 purple, right?
yes, that is correct.
Oh boy, here we go. Nope, I don't hear them.
Nope, you have no idea what's going on.
Oh boy, this is gonna end badly, I just know it.
Yeah, just to let you know, I can't see anyone else's rolls either, so I don't know if that's a setting or something. I only see when you roll for me and no one else.
That is not on purpose.
No, I know. I didn't say.
What
Just
is
letting
going
you
on
know
here?
there might be something that's weird, because I didn't know if any of you guys are rolling just for the GM, but I can't see any other players' rolls.
I haven't made a roll today, so
Now I
don't know if
realize
Gordon
where all
made
that
any
stuff
rolls
came
or
from
not.
now.
He made the one, didn't he?
Huh?
Warden made a roll today, didn't he?
Yeah.
2 rolls.
Yeah, so I'm just thinking that, just trying to eliminate the possibility that he can't for some reason he can't see it. But it's
So I'll let you guys be able to make one move before a reaction occurs. What would you like to do? So far, nothing has happened. So you seems to be distracted talking to Dex right now. I'll allow you to make one more move before something happens.
Greetings!
She turns, blaster immediately in hand, as she points it towards the 3 of you.
No, there's no need for that. And
Then who are you? How'd you get down here?
we're just trying to get our droid back.
At this
Good
point,
short.
would I know?
Yeah,
them?
you recognize Vasarian's voice immediately.
And I say, oh, metal bolts.
I turn on the charm as much as I can. I say, whoa. We're not trying to start anything here.
Step no closer.
no
She
need
points
for
her blaster instead at
Whoa.
Dex's head.
Guys,
We're not doing that.
everyone,
There's no need
remain,
for violence.
remain calm. Do not approach.
She's wearing a red set of armor. And over her, what appears to be her right eye, you see a signature little star just over it. That's not on the left side. Our armor looks battered and torn, like it's very old. It hasn't been very well kept. But she does look, but you can tell by the way she holds her blaster and the way she speaks, she's very experienced. On her back, you can see there is a staff there, an electro staff.
Hey, we don't want any trouble. We just
Yeah.
wanted to retrieve our droid.
You came to the wrong place. You weren't looking for trouble. And why do you want this droid of all droids? Do you realize what he is?
That droid and I have been through a lot together. What he is someone who's put his life on the line for me more than once.
Life? He's a droid.
Yeah,
He can
exists.
simply upload his data somewhere else. It'll be just fine.
I don't have his data to upload.
I know who does. The Empire. His true masters. He'll do anything for them. Even stab his own friends in the back. He's done it before. It's a force of habit of his. Like that particular Consante. Didn't even lift a finger to help him. Just left him to die. Granted, the bastard deserved it. But they were still on the same team nonetheless. He'll do the same to you eventually, given time. I'm doing you a favor getting rid of him now. Unless you do something terrible like turn you into his masters, or shoot you down before you have a chance to truly escape from a terrible fate, or say something very precious from you. And she sees he kind of puts a hand on her helmet. I'm gonna give you one chance right now to leave. My business with the droid, not you.
I'm not leaving the droid behind. But I think we should all calm down and talk about this.
This droid isn't worth your trouble.
We've not raised any weapons against you. We simply tracked down the droid to here. And if
question, Ryan.
Good too.
You have your lightsaber out, correct?
Not ignited.
Not ignited, but it is out. It is open to see.
It's I have it. Well, I didn't specify how I have it. It's in my hand.
Is your hand behind your back, or?
I probably would have my hand behind my back. I didn't say
a little weird.
I
but
would.
All right. You think if
He's
you
like, you don't see nothing here.
I mean, my idea was to go in prepared, but not showing aggression. So yeah, it probably would be behind my back.
I can definitely. I can tell you won't see anything. You have some tricks up your sleeves.
She has her weapon out. I mean, I don't know why she'd be objecting us to have weapons in our hand.
I mean, there's three of you and one of her. I don't know what to tell you.
You know, that sounds like a fun date.
Anyway,
Sorry.
The time for talking is over. I've thought a long time about what I would do if I ever found this droid again. I'm not backing out now. I'm doing the galaxy a favor by ridding the galaxy of him, this kind.
His kind.
Are you not familiar?
Lady, you probably know more about that droid's history than we do.
Obviously. So she's not helping me, even if she's not agreeing for me to be destroyed.
She's got a blaster to
Dex's head.
Right. Okay.
So again, leave and don't come back. Are you still gonna try to convince her not?
I would like to, yeah. I'm
sure.
You're not. Like, look.
Make a formidable negotiation or charm check.
Okay, they're the same, I think. You said formidable?
Yes, sir.
That's not me, that's for sure.
No, that's me. Charm has a little bit better. I get a boost die from sense emotions. I'm guessing I sense that she's quite hostile.
Mm-hmm.
Formidable is 4 or 5? 4 or 5.
Formidable is 5.
Okay. But no red. Alright, here we go. There you go. So, success with advantage.
So what are you saying exactly? What are you going to say exactly?
I actually want to hear this. How are you going to calm down this Mandalorian?
That droid is a machine, like any other machine. If there's programming inside it that's caused it to go astray, then that programming can be corrected. The droid is an efficient and loyal creature. Creature is a weird word for it. But he has served us well, and we don't intend to leave without it. Now, that droid is also, like any other piece of technology, constantly controlled by someone else. And I think that it's very likely that you would rather get at whoever was behind his actions rather than at that droid directly. I've never wanted to kill a gun. There have been times when I've been tempted to kill the man holding it.
She pauses. It's very quiet for a while. And She begins to slowly lower her pistol away from Dex's head.
Wise decision. And you
I'm
are.
not wrong, though. If you don't do something about this programming, he will betray you.
Why do you think I'm here, Krystal? I'm asking for your help to remove said programming.
And I was going to just simply blow your head away to make it simpler. With no head for you to keep your programming in, you'd be all but cured.
But you would lose any information or link to the person who ordered me to kill my squad and your clan, he says in a sorrowful tone of voice.
It would have been a good start getting rid of you. But before I change my mind, she looks back towards Vasarian and the others. What assurance do I have that you can remove that programming?
We'll seek it
I'm
out.
doing my best now. My men were working tirelessly to remove the blocks on that one clip of the memory that I was able to show him, and even that was hardly able to be deciphered. What hopes do you have?
I'm a very skilled mechanic.
This is far just beyond mechanical parts. It requires a certain level of computer skill as well. Someone very connected to slicing, especially into Imperial networks.
We have someone who does that. A member of our crew. Who's got
Is that right?
Yeah.
They don't appear to be with you.
He never appears to be with anyone.
Doesn't sound very reliable, does he?
You know, the galaxy gives you what it gives you for companions. And sometimes you can only rely on yourself to be there when you absolutely need it. Mandalorians have a creed about that, right? About self-sufficiency.
Aye. We're always willing to help each other when the times get rough.
Right.
You are more familiar than I took you for. Very well then. But here is my compromise with you. You have 1 week to remove the programming. 1 week. And he must remain here to ensure he doesn't do any further damage. But in that time, I will ensure you have a place to stay, and that no harm will come to you until the time limit is up. If you manage to succeed, you may take you with him and go. And I never want to see him again. But should you fail, I will not hesitate to put a bolt to not only his head, but all of your heads.
And you've no
Am I
interest
clear?
in tracking down who gave the orders.
My team, what remains of my clan is working on that for a while now. We were more than willing to continue the search without having the droid with us. So we're more than willing to continue the search without him now.
Do you want us to come here and work on the droid?
Correct. He is not leaving the premises.
Alright.
Not until the programming has been removed.
We'll work on I'll signal our mechanic and our computer specialist to get him to this location.
Would that require both roles? This is out of game. Would it require mechanics and computer, or is it basically all?
It will require both.
Okay.
Well, good. We'll both have to work on it. Out of character, I guess.
Okay.
I'm a decent mechanic myself these days.
So that is what you've been offered, ladies and gents. What are you going to do in response to this?
Well, I accept the negotiation.
Cool. And how do you go about retrieving your other compatriot?
Yeah, that's another question, isn't it?
I have a long-range comm link. Can I just call him and tell him to get his ass over here?
Are you going to attempt to use it right now? Because if so, she sees you comment, she's going to say, don't use that thing. Not here.
Okay. All
the
right.
Empire will pick up on it very soon if you try to do something like that.
Okay. Should I, gentlemen, I'm pretty stealthy. Should I just sneak back with him?
Yeah, it seems like a good idea. Meanwhile, I'll try to take a look at what they've done with the parts of the droid here, and see if is that the end of an encounter? Like, do we roll to recover stuff?
I'll say it would be the end of your encounter. But as you guys are as you're about to like go outside, Gotron actually holds up a paw. His hand is like, I think I can reach him myself.
Okay.
Oh.
And then you see her kind of like close her eyes or sort of grab a hold of both of your shoulders and kind of squeeze for a bit. Warden,
Yeah.
you hear in your head, come to me.
What?
Come
Okay,
to me.
where are you? That doesn't give me shit.
You see in your mind flashes like the sector. It's a very blurry image, and then you just see a solitary building,
Yeah.
and it just kind of cuts short. You two, you see Golter kind of buckle and get to a knee.
Is this still in the room, or is it like?
Yeah, they're still in the room.
Okay.
She looks very confused. It's like,
I put a hand under Go Turn, and I think I'm going to try to use a force heal power on her. She's still suffering some wounds, isn't she?
mm-hmm.
Okay, so I do that.
Roll it.
Yeah, you can heal 2 wounds.
There you go. So she kind of stands up again and just nods towards you. Says, I require rest. And she will, Krystal will kind of point towards the bed at the end of the room, right over here. It's like, it's all I have. So yeah, she Go-Turn will go over here and she'll just lie down. What will you two do?
Wait, where is she lying down?
There's a bed right here on the side of the room, against the wall.
Oh, you mean we're still in the room with the Mandalorian?
Yes. Well,
Oh.
that's what she stopped. That's where she stopped at that moment.
Oh, isn't that kind of weird that she's resting in front of the Mandalorian?
Well,
Krystal?
she expects one of you to sit by. She's just like,
Yeah, I don't think she can help it. I think she's like pushing herself to the limit of her abilities and beyond.
Okay.
And so like she sort of has to rest every now and again. But I think we should check out the chassis on Dex and see if see what damage has been done to him.
All right, can I do a mechanics check?
sure. Are you going to do it from there? You can go up to him and do it.
No, I'm going to go up to him and do it.
And she will kind of exit the small space. And you'll see her kind of like press a few buttons on her armor.
All right, do I think she's threatening me?
No, she's not even looking at you at this point in time.
Okay.
But I don't quickly back to be. Am I on my way there?
Huh?
Well, am I on my way there?
Yeah, you're on your way there.
Okay.
Just make another hard stealth check for me, please.
Me?
Yep.
1 second. Not bad.
This was you. This happened to you on your way back, to the ship.
Oh.
Okay.
I'll kneel down in front of Dex.
Okay, yeah, I was about to ask who was still in the room with me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So.
And I'll look him dead in the droid eyes and say,
Uh-huh.
"This is why you don't go off on your own. You get yourself into trouble."
Dex.
Trouble being your head removed.
Dex just says to Vasarian, "Look, I just watched killing my team. It felt like I was watching someone else through their eyes. I just watched as I did it without any sense of emotion. The last thing I wanted, the last thing I ever want now is..."
Is what?
Forget it. You just... You remind me a lot of her.
Who reminds you of her?
You. I was talking to Vasarian. I was talking to Vasarian.
Oh, okay.
So I was saying that you remind me of her, and I need to be alone right now.
Yeah, we're going to power you down for a while. We're going to take a look at your chassis and see what's wrong. And we're going to try to get this programming block out of you also.
Actually, I think I am separate from my body, so technically you can investigate my body, but I have no connection to the body. I don't, have remote access to it.
Right.
Right?
So should I do a mechanics check then, or?
Right?
You sure
am I
can.
right assuming that, Dynamite? That I don't have
That
a
is
remote...
correct.
Okay, yeah.
What happened to me with my stealth?
The battery connected to your head, the battery connected to your body are separate. But your body battery requires your head battery to be active.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Should I try to make another roll, or would it be a difficulty, or what difficulty?
To try to analyze Dex's body.
Yeah, I also have the for manipulate. I do have mechanics, so I can add my force die to that, right?
Yep, you sure can.
Okay, and just to let you know, I also have a journeyman toolkit.
Which does.
I think it adds a let me see let me go to the description, sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to. 'Cause there are so many items in this game, I cannot tell you what every single bonus is for every single item.
That's fine. No, I get it.
Numerous.
I think it just adds a
boost die.
I think it adds a boost
right
die,
tools
yes.
for the job.
Right.
Well, in that case, continue as you were.
What's the difficulty?
So we're gonna do it layer by layer. So the first one's gonna be average.
Okay, so
It is just you getting past his armor.
So
armor
average
plating.
is 2 difficulty, right?
That is correct.
You want me to help you with that?
Would that add a boost?
It might let you use my force rating since I have the same talent.
That's up to.
You choose. Either you can get a boost die, or you can use his force rating instead.
Well, I have a force rating of 2, so he would give a force rating of 3, then, right?
I'm 4.
You're 4. I'll use his force rating.
Cool.
So I just add 4 force dice.
Yep. You don't add force. You have 4 force dice to use. You get the 1 boost die from your journeyman tools.
Okay. It's still not letting me roll. Like I said, I can't see your rolls, and I can't affect the game.
This is weird. This is very weird. I don't know why this is happening.
Do you have me on some kind of
I have not touched your thing since the last time.
No, I get you.
I do
Is
not
it-
know where
is
this
it-
is coming from.
Is it because he doesn't actually have a character sheet? Like his own character
He
token?
does.
I do have a character sheet.
Yeah, that is odd. That is odd.
I don't know why I did that. So 4 force die.
So here's the thing.
One. Mm-hmm.
Ryan's character sheet, at least from my perspective, is hidden. Like, just like, but Joker's is too, so it's probably not hidden for him.
No, it's not hidden for me. Yeah, your character sheet's hidden from everyone's character sheet's hidden from.
Wow.
Well, I don't
Hey,
need
listen-
to use the dark side, so I'll just use the successes.
And you got a triumph as well.
I will use the triumph to say that whatever programming's affected, it will be easier to isolate.
Well, you're still on the you're on the outer layer. Like you're trying to get past his armor right now. But what I will say is that you can now the check you will manage to like peel away the armor and kind of like his more harder bits away so seamlessly and easy that the next check is unaffected by its further. So the next check you make will also be average and will not increase in difficulty.
Okay, go ahead and roll it for me, please.
I will. Sure thing. But you're now getting closer to a score. So here's the more line thing. All checks you make doing this action from this point forward will be downgraded one time. Is what your triumph will do for you.
Perhaps
the next one.
skullduggery on the next
Huh?
one. On the next check, perhaps we should use skullduggery.
Why?
Well, he's an old Imperial droid. And he's a prototype model, right?
Correct.
Don't you think there'd be safeguards that would prevent us from messing with this crap?
Would that be a computer check? Not skullduggery, though, wouldn't it?
It could go work both ways. Well, his software would have it as a computer check, but physically within his body, it'd be skullduggery as well to unlock the whatever locks might be on his body.
If it were me, and I wanted to be sure that my droid never got fell into enemy hands, I'd put a thermal detonator on the battery in case someone was trying to do exactly what we're doing.
Oh shit.
Just saying. Like, I'm not sure that there's one there, but I would definitely want to look.
I do not want to end up like IG-11. I mean, heroically that would have been awesome, but still, I don't want to end up like that yet.
Yeah, we don't want you to end up
Yet.
like that either.
Yet. As in, like, I want to die on my own terms.
Wow, that's dark, bro.
Damn.
I have
moving
issues.
on.
Dex has a lot of issues. Okay, he's learning a lot. Basically the only purpose he ever had was to kill and destroy. He doesn't know what purpose.
He's done a very good job of that too. Apparently.
Yes, but he has never had any other purpose than that. So if you want to try to figure out his next purpose of being alive, then hey, try to convince him of that. Try to help him with that. I'm giving you a
That's
lot
not
of
my
tropes
job.
here. No, I'm talking to the other characters.
I know. I'm
the
just
other
telling you. Like, hey, don't look at me.
I'm
But
not.
moving on. He already killed his clan, killed his friend, and then destroyed the trust of his friend. Anyway, moving on. What else are you gonna be doing? You doing mechanics, or are you going with Vasarian's plan of skullduggery?
I'm better at mechanics, so I would continue with mechanics if I can.
Sure. That is A-okay.
I'll try not to get you
So-
killed, Dex.
Average. 1 boost. 4 force die. Excellent. Roll.
I will use one of the light side to two light sides to guarantee a success.
Alright, sure. You have now gotten past his exoskeleton.
My 2 advantages I will also apply to the next person who rolls on it. Can I do that? So
You
when
sure
Warden
can.
gets here, he would. Do I have to roll another one?
Yep. You gotta get. You now have to actually link up to his core processor.
All right. So how many more checks do I have to make?
This is the last one before you make computer checks.
Okay. So, but the advantages can't be spent on my next check. I could still hold that for Warden, right?
You can spend 2 advantages. Say, Warden, the next check you make, you get a boost die.
All right. So I'll do that, and then
All
I'll
right.
roll another mechanics.
Fantastic. This is going to be hard. I'm spending a light side point to upgrade the difficulty.
Okay.
You should have spent the dark side, right?
You know what? You got a point there, friends. Dark side point, upgrade the difficulty, and
So we're
away we go. It's 1 red, 2 purple, 4 force die, and a boost die. We ready, folks?
I was born ready.
I think so.
Let's go.
Let's see it.
Woo!
Hell yeah. Kill yeah.
All right.
Easy.
And you manage to seamlessly get into his core processor. You now have access to it. From that point on, you are hit with a firewall, requesting an access code.
My part. My side.
Warden,
Yeah.
you hadn't really even left the city when you got that little bit of a message from that familiar sounding voice. You have now arrived at the seemingly abandoned house.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go inside, and I'm going to. I'll be disguised like, I don't know. What did I come in here as? I guess I'll just be an old Mandalorian man. I guess.
Oh, you walk around. This seems to be a two-story, pretty big two-story house. But walk around the first floor, you eventually find one of the bookcases has been slid over, and there is a opening towards a staircase going downwards.
I'm gonna go in through that, and I'm gonna possibly reseal the doorway if possible. Just reset the doorway.
You find a panel in the back door that very easily, and the doorway slides back.
Yeah, and then he's gonna go once the door is closed. Continue on to where the people are.
Yep. So you keep going down. You try to sneak it all. Or you're just walking down.
I'm just walking down. I don't worry about right now.
While you guys are working on Dex, you see one of the soldiers. See the soldier that walked in just before you started working, huh?
Mandalorian, not soldier.
Yeah, I know. He is a soldier, said Mandalorian soldier. So leave me alone, young man.
Okay, chill. I'm being hypocritical on Star Wars. Okay, sorry.
He said, he says, Captain, someone has tripped the alarm on the stairs. Like, who is it? Said, we can't tell right now. I'm heading out to investigate. And he will
Probably our expert.
walk outside. So, Warden, you eventually reached the bottom of the stairs, and you are met with a Mandalorian with a rifle pointed at you.
Hi, I'm the computer experts my friend sent for. Hello, I have no problem.
Is Warden in disguise?
Yes, he is.
Okay.
I was communicated with by Goturn. You know, the crazy. What's your species again? Sorry.
Salonian.
The Salonian.
How the hell did you get contacted?
I don't know. These people, they have mystical powers. I don't know. They call it the Force or something. They're strange people. All right. I don't really know. I'll tell you that one. You have people getting fucked up, messages in my brain. No, but I am the computer's expert. I even disabled Imperial security recently, so that was quite fun.
It's like, he kind of just looks at you you can't see his face, but you can tell he's just kind of staring at you for a minute, and then he kind of lowers his rifle, go on, then it's this way, and he waits for you to walk past.
All right, he continues.
And now we have a warden here.
Hello, what is this? Our buddy here on the table. What have you done? What has happened?
So you see everybody. You see Go-Turn lying on the bed, kind of like passed out. You see Vasarian standing near Ryan, near Dex's body, and they seem to be working on him quite a bit.
Okay. What's going on? Hello?
Well, it appears that that you're up. We've accessed his central core, and there's a firewall in the way, trying to remove part of his Imperial programming.
Why is he in parts so no?
Well, he was like that when
What's
he got
going on?
The Mandalorian took his head off.
Oh, okay.
And,
can I ask why?
He wants to remove a program from him, and we've agreed to it. Otherwise, he was going to destroy him.
Well,
So I have peeled him back to the point where we can access this program.
Okay. Last time I attempted to mess with this droid, he tried to kill me. So I will attempt.
And that's why his head has been removed. You hear the female Mandalorian kind of turn to you.
Yeah.
And kind of look.
I agree with your sense of precaution, and I thank you for doing that. And Warden steps over to the core memory unit or the core processing unit, whichever houses key programming, and he begins.
That'd be his head. By the way, they're working on your head, Dex.
Yeah. Warden goes over to your head, and he starts, taking out his tools and his plugins and starts plugging into your skull. And, he's going to be now looking through your primary programs and overrides and seeing if he can change them or delete them, basically.
Fantastic. You're making a daunting...
Yeah, before Warden does anything, Dex is going to say, do not attempt to give me that program that made me your cleaning servant. Otherwise, I will kill you.
Again? You don't want the pacifist program again?
No! Right. I mean, maybe. I don't know. It is confusing. I felt calm. At least I want to have the power to turn it on and off at times. At least give me that.
Any program you take off.
I'll leave a backdoor override in case you go ballistic again, alright?
Thank you.
Warden, any programs you remove, you should put on a separate drive so that we have the ability to investigate them later. I'm very curious as to who
whatever I pull out from his head, I will put on a separate drive and we can look at hopefully his core programs and his core memory, possibly.
We may even be able to track it down to the person who programmed it in the first place.
What was that? Sorry.
So we may actually be able to track down the person who programmed it in the first place.
Well, usually coders leave a little bit of a trace when they do code, so we could probably figure out who did that. So, is this count as... So sorry, I gotta talk to GoTourney. Does this count as code breaker? Do you think breaking a code or bypass communication? Okay, so he's gonna use code breaker to remove. I don't know. Has this got any black die at all or no?
You have a boost die though for me.
Okay.
It would have.
Dynamite.
Yes, he doesn't get a boost die for this.
Okay. I'm just asking, is there any setback die? Because I'm going to use my one rank in Codebreaker to remove.
Yeah, there's two of them.
Okay, he's going to remove one then. And
so the check is going to be 1 red, 3 purple, and 1 setback die.
Okay, so my roll is going to be 1 second. Let me pop up computers. He's got 1 red, 3 purple, 1 boost, 1 setback. Sound right?
That is correct.
That could have gone worse.
That's actually very good.
All right. For a moment, you see Dex's eyes, for like 10 seconds they turn red, and you hear initiating fleshless protocol. But nothing happens. He just says that, and then his eyes return to normal, and then Dex is himself again. But you have managed to, despite all odds, remove the firewall. You now have free access to Dex's programming. And Dex, you are put in standby mode. That's not interfere. And you were kind of in a sleepless state.
I'm gonna hopefully access his primary core functions and then figure out what overrides there are. What's the master control, and put myself as the master control.
Let's remove that fleshless protocol thing while you're in there.
Well, yeah, that too. But yeah, he's mainly looking to whatever overrides the Empire has, looking to get rid of. So he's going to remove any Imperial control from Dex.
Okay, hang on. I'm gonna rejoin the VC because for some reason I can't hear the Fredbot, so give me a moment.
It keeps cutting in and out for me, but that's probably just the internet.
Alright. Okay, I'm here. I could hear.
Anyway, go. So. Do I remove the Empire's programming? He's mainly trying to do that first. He's trying to put himself as the master override on Dex.
So sure. So for now on, it's just gonna be depending on what you do, there'll be a check to remove certain things. So to remove the primary master programming is gonna be a hard computers check.
A hard computers check. Okay.
With one setback die.
One setback. Can I use the code breaker again, or?
Yes, you can.
Okay, no setback then. All right. All right.
And it has been removed.
And what was that programming though? That is at least curious. What did it like? Is there a certain?
It was So it was Imperial. So the Imperial programming was a set of commands that would override all previous programming set before it. It was basically the highest administrative protocol within his systems.
With that program, do I understand who made it, or like who manufactured, or where he was manufactured with that program? Because typically, right, someone made that program for him, or it was made in a giant factory. Could have been made in a factory, and every one of them are made the same, so it doesn't matter to me. But
So, you're trying to determine who exactly wrote the programming?
Yeah.
That will be a formidable computer check from me. That's 5 purple.
Okay. He's gonna attempt it. Wow.
So, you're able to recognize that the code from your previous experience is definitely Imperial in nature. So they have a specific protocol, kind of guidelines and standards they kind of follow for all their code and such.
Yeah.
While you can't get an exact name of who did it, you do recognize that this program was written by a single person. As all the code seems to be almost exactly the same, almost like it's like code as in kind of has a handwriting to it in its own way. You recognize all this was probably written by the same person. Though who exactly that is, you don't know.
Do I have an idea of where it was made, though, at least, or kind of
where? Yes, you actually do. It appears that whoever made this wrote Dex's programming on Mustafar.
Okay, interesting. So I relay that fact to the group and I say, apparently the person who programmed Dex was on the planet Mustafar. I've never heard of it. You guys, does that sound familiar, Mustafar? he looks at the group kind of like confused of where that is. He doesn't really know what that planet is.
Is there
Should
any
we-
check we can make to recognize that as like
Sure.
a void factory or something? What sort of check would that be?
That will be a hard outer rim check from me with 1 setback.
Can I make a? Can everyone make a roll?
You sure can. He's asking everybody the same question.
So it's a.
Am I conscious for this, or have I just been
No, you
turned-
are not conscious.
Okay, thank you. Just making sure.
It's a hard. So 3 dice.
Hard, with 1 setback.
I'll assist you rather than make my own check. So
Right? Assist me.
yeah, to give you the boost. You're a 3 intellect, right?
Yes. And I have 1 proficiency die. So you're giving me a boost.
Yeah, I'll give you a boost rather than do anything else.
All right.
I mean, if I rolled it, I'd get to remove a setback, but it didn't sound like there were any, so I'll just boost you.
There was 1 setback die.
Oh, is there a setback die? So,
Yes.
but even so, it's probably still better his way because he doesn't have there because I don't have the any ranks in it at all.
All right. So I get a setback, and you're giving me a boost. Let me see if I can roll it this time.
Good luck.
Yeah, it's not letting me roll. I am seeing other people's rolls, but I reset my browser. Seemed to work a little bit, but I still can't roll it. So if you can do an
So
outer
you're
rim,
rolling
outer rim
on the outer rim check.
with a boost and a setback, as you said.
Mm-hmm. Hard, boost, setback.
And can I throw a light side point in it to boost my outer rim?
Sure
Since
can.
we have 4.
For what?
4 light, 2 dark, so I'll throw in a light side point to boost
Sure.
my outer rim.
It is
So,
balanced, as
whoa.
things should be.
And we
I
are
bring
going to
that-
roll.
We bring balance to the force.
Damn. Damn.
Oh hell, damn.
You have no idea, well, where Mustafar is.
And while everyone looks stumped, he points to the Mandalorian. You got any idea where this planet is, Mustafar? I mean,
Did we share this with the Mandalorian?
She's in the room.
I don't know how we couldn't with her standing right there.
No, I know. I'm just curious if we wanted to keep it from her or not.
I don't care.
Okay.
Sorry. I realized, like, why is no one talking about, oh, you guys are even in the same space. Makes sense now.
Yeah,
Also, where everyone's tokens go? What the heck?
I don't know.
they'll bring her back, I'm sure. Yeah, no.
Let me
Well,
reload
it's
real quick and
like,
see if
well-
that brings it.
If no one has any info, I'm sure I can dig up something on my own.
Or you could ask Dex. He was Imperial, so.
I mean, yeah, he can ask you after, but he's trying to mess around with your program and cut the moment and format function. So he wants to at least Warden wants to program some sense of free will. I don't know how he can do that, but he wants Dex to be more self-preserving and to basically be more loyal to his group mates when he wants to be. Like his primary program is self-preservation, but his secondary programming is to be, I guess, assisting whatever he deems as his group mates or whatever, tag team, bandits in crime, whatever you want to call us. I don't know if I can do that.
Sure, 1 second. Once I load back in, I'll be able to give you a more direct answer. I don't know why, but I said, why are there 2 Dexes? And I realized that's not 2 Dexes. That's Vasarian. Whereas,
Okay, I am not
You're
seeing.
right.
I am not seeing any tokens, so I'm refreshing the map.
We're not on there.
Okay,
I don't
did-
see any
okay,
tokens
I
either.
see them now. I see them. I
Okay,
see them.
now I see them. Okay, there we go.
I don't see any tokens.
Refresh.
Refresh the map. It happens at times.
Yeah.
There's also 2 Vasarians now for some odd reason.
Can never have too many Vasarians.
I think you can.
I mean,
those are all wearing masks.
he made the awesome role of talking down Krystal. Krystal is such a stubborn Mandalorian. No one is able to talk her out of anything.
Okay.
I got lucky with that
I'm
one.
just so pretty.
So you're asking
people like me.
You're asking Krystal if she knows where Mustafar is?
Yeah. He's like, does anyone know what this planet is? I don't know.
So she's gonna see it. We're gonna see if she knows. Well, that's gonna be a little hard for her, isn't it?
Yeah, I could try rolling out of her myself if it comes back to my memory, but I'm trying to play it off like giving the party something to do here. No, she has no idea. Right?
Nah.
No. Okay.
Never even heard of the place.
Well, I'll look that up myself after. And he goes back to programming, and he says he's trying to. Now his primary function is to give Dex a master protocol, which is self-preservation, and then his secondary function, which will be like this most senior secondary programming, which is to assist whoever he deems as friends. So whoever he personally deems as friends, he has to help, basically, or he wants to at least generally help.
Cool. Now this will be an average computer's check. Actually, no. Hold on. Before you roll anything.
He already rolled. He got a triumph.
Oh, there you go. Yep. So yeah, you'll be able to do both of them in quick succession. So Dex now has a self-preservation protocol, and secondarily, help trusted others as the protocol, in which you can have a list of profiles that come with images, names, and sensitive information that Dex will automatically be set to assist in any way possible, if and only if it is not threatening his own life to do so.
Yeah. And what else was I gonna do? I guess now I want to unlock his core memory functions and download all of them, and possibly allow him to access all of them himself. I don't know if that's possible.
So basically, you're changing all those memory settings from hidden to private to public. Okay.
Actually, you know what? He's good at first. He wants to download all of his memories, and he's going to, I don't know.
I'll let you know, if you download the memories as they are now, you will not be able to access them on whatever you download them to.
I will not be able to access them to myself. Okay.
They'll be locked on your own device.
He's gonna unlock all of his memories. Every one of them.
All of them?
Yeah.
Alright. See here.
You can do this, Warden. We have
What?
the utmost faith in you. Leadership check.
Go. You already saying that? That's what you want to do. You can roll leadership if you so desire.
I would like to roll
Means
leadership
that much to you.
to inspire. I would like to inspire Warden to do his absolute best.
Okay.
Yep. I would say Vasarian is now the new poster boy of the group. I love it.
What difficulty would you like to have set on that?
That's alright. I'm the computer geek.
It's easy.
And stealthy crazy man, basically.
And I'm the stealthy killer droid.
3 successes.
Yeah, don't use that any of the dark side.
So
I was hoping to give you a boost. That's all for that. To inspire, but I don't know that.
Hold on, let me see here. Oh. Where is it? Nope. 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 Oh dear. Nope. 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 Lovely. What the heck did I even do? So fantastic. Basically, for a round, he gets a boost die to his roll, and you basically the other successes can be used to extend that duration. So for the next 3 rounds, or for the next 3 skill checks he makes, he'll have a boost die to those checks.
Okay.
Perfect.
So.
So it'll be, huh?
Yeah. Continue. Sorry.
You are A-okay, young man. So it's going to be a daunting computers check.
So 4 purple, any other
Yes, sir.
in a boost, right? Okay.
Mhm.
Right. Look at that. Look at that.
What the fuck? Alright. I'm just starting to
Clearly,
roll for
this is the
that.
story we're supposed to be chasing.
All right, fantastic. So you managed to this is all, by the way, this is all over the course of multiple hours of work. By the way, just
Yeah.
because I'm just making it go fast. This is over the course. All this is happening over the course of hours. The mechanics and the computer checks taking multiple hours to do. Just clarifying, this is not like an instant speed kind of thing.
No, I
Then,
understand.
because compared to all of that, this is rather fast. So you managed to switch the settings and the you're able to, now that since you removed the Imperial program from before, you managed to easily override all of the locks on the memories, and they're now set to personal, private, and public access. So he has access to all of his memories. He can view them on his own, and you have the ability to look at them at your perusal should you download them to a separate file or device.
He doesn't want to take any of the recent memories Dex has. He just wants to take the prior ones before he met Dex, so that he can examine them and hopefully help Dex with figuring out his memory and like deciding on what he wants to do in the future. So he just wants to
Sure.
do that.
You're able to do that with not too much trouble at all.
Okay. And then anything else I can think of? I guess maybe upgrade his systems while I'm in it, if at all possible.
How are you going to upgrade his system exactly?
I don't know. Maybe his and targeting ability, because he could give him a program upgrade or something.
You'd need to write a whole new program for all that. It would take a very long time.
Maybe not then. I guess he shuts down his programming and he says, "Well, what's the Mandalorian's name again, real quick?" What's the Mandalorian's name?
She never said her name.
Oh,
I thought she told us it was Krystal.
She didn't say anything. She didn't say that at all. Dexter said it out loud because he knows who she is.
Well, it's been done. The programming is all set. There's no Imperial trace left in that droid's head, and Dex can go about free. Please reassemble him. He is a free man.
She comes over and looks like, "Are you certain?"
Yes, there is no trace. I provided an override of self-preservation and to assist whoever he deems his friend. So I deleted and removed all the previous programming. Why I was asking about the planet of Mustafar earlier is I figured out that the programmer is on the planet of Mustafar, at least where it seems to be originating from. But other than that, I don't know who it was. So other than that, though, all traces of his former self are really gone. But I did allow him to. I unlocked all of his memories, so he now has access to everything that he has done.
So she's going to motion over for the other soldier, one of the other soldiers to come closer. This guy's going to come in. He's going to walk up to the table, and he's going to begin putting Dex back together. And Dex, you're suddenly back online, and you remember everything.
What do I remember? Show me everything.
Oh,
Don't
you remember a lot.
don't sugarcoat it. Give me detail.
So, a lot of what you thought you remembered didn't actually happen. First and foremost. So, as you may have told, your squad was not killed by some mysterious force on Ord Montel. They were killed by you on Tatooine. Prior to that, you actually had several you actually had maintenance done on you quite a bit. In fact, one of your earliest memories, you remember being in a dark room. Dark room. You were awake. You were standing at attention. You weren't quite being given permission to move yet. But there was someone standing before you. It's actually appears to be a human woman. She has black brunette hair. Appears to be working on you a little bit. On your chassis, you can see to your left and right there's an arrangement of weapons. The ones you recognize that you've used before. And there's a bit of a spotlight in this section. And then you hear, back where you can't quite see, it feels familiar to you almost. It says, "Is she ready?" Yes, Lord Vader. He appears to be ready. Good. Quite. The Empire's best assassin droid better be worth it. All the work I put into him. Like, yes, Lord Vader. I've ensured he has the best programming available. And the backups and the master programming. Yes, Lord Vader. It has all been done. That's good. Good. Excellent. I shall report your progress to the Emperor immediately. When he'll be ready for deployment. Right away, sir. That. Excellent. We shall have the Death Trooper squad set up immediately. There will be recruitment set up. Should have it recruitment for 5, but have one of them be taken away. He shall be the replacement. Like, yes, Lord Vader, it shall be done in your name. Like, good. You have done well this day. The Emperor will be sure you are rewarded in kind. That memory is now ends. And so, Dex, you are back in the present.
So, buddy, how is it going?
I need a moment. Out of character, I need a moment.
He's a bad man.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Dynamite, like. Oh my god. Oh. Okay.
So you have
Getting back into character now. Sorry, I needed to get that out of my system.
As you are turning back on, the Mandalorian soldier is going to undo your restraints.
Well, how do you, I guess, feel, even though droids can't feel? Is everything functioning?
Dex, you see Dex look at his hands, like, carefully. You see his hands visibly shaking. You actually hear a breath of hyperventilating as he kind of like goes to his knees, as he kind of like,
Going to your knees?
Yeah, going on to my knees. And I
So
say...
the moment you get out of the chair, Krystal steps up and puts a blaster to your head.
Whoa.
But nothing else.
Why are we doing that?
I'm just on my knees. I'm on my knees and I'm just saying, I am so sorry. I am so sorry.
Krystal is going to remove the blaster
as he
put
puts
it away.
As he put his hands on his face, covering his eyes, you actually now, for the first time, this is actually the first time you actually would ever see this, you hear a droid sobbing, crying, shaking.
I didn't do that. He didn't program.
He is literally, for the first time, feeling everything.
Warden looks like confused. He's like, I never know droids could do that. Anyone else know that? Never seen one of those do that. I mean, he is Dex, so you know. Now that you have your personal freedom, are you good to return to normal? I know that it's a lot. It's a lot that I just did to you, but you know, I hope that you appreciate that you have now total freedom.
I just say, I remember my creator. But
Yeah, who was it?
it was a woman. Could I make a knowledge check to see if I could remember any certain details about my creator, like anything, like her ID badge, anything, Goten.
It would take you some time to go through your memories to figure all that out, but that was the only memory that just popped up. The only memory that you just recalled off a reflex.
Ooh. Dex just simply says, "All I know is my creator was ordered to make me by order of Lord Vader."
Oh, how lovely. And he turns back to the Mandalorian and he says, well, if you needed any proof that, the Empire makes really bad things, yeah, there you go. There's your proof.
I was more than certain that the Empire was involved. I just need a name.
Dex simply says, everything was a lie. It was all set up.
That's usually what they do with the droids. They wipe your memory every
everything.
5 years.
So much blood. So much guts and...
I think Dex. I think you needed a long trip back to the ship. Where you
see Dex stumbly trying to get up as he basically moves to the wall as he's just trying to get away from you right now, because he's currently freaking out. He's basically just trying to. He's just wanting to leave. He doesn't care, if he leaves without you. He just wants to get out of there. He needs to get out of there. He grabs his stuff and leaves. Not saying a word.
Okay.
Not saying a
So
word.
when you just suddenly grab your rifle, they raise weapons at you.
Yeah.
But it kind of just lets you.
Warden's gonna. Can I make a? Let me just look at my character for a second here. I know I have some sort of talent to do this.
Oh, and by this time, Goten is also up. But weekly, but she's up.
No. He's gonna. I don't know. I'm gonna use Green even just to get. I don't know. He's gonna try getting behind Dex and just powering him down for now.
And what?
He's gonna try powering down Dex for now. He's gonna.
Sure, it's gonna be an easy computer check.
Whoa.
Since you implement that back door, it'll be an easy computer check to do so.
Okay. Okay. He powers down Dex.
So Dex, everything suddenly goes dark, and you feel nothing anymore.
So
Dex body suddenly goes limp, and he falls to the ground.
So Warden says, well, I don't think he could handle whatever. I think his systems were overloaded by all of those memories he has. So I'm going to program a master control so that I can hopefully command him to listen to my orders for now, so that he doesn't up and get his stuff and just do random weird things. Which, I mean, self-preservation and all, I get it, but I just gave him free will. But for now, he needs to at least listen to us. So Warden is going to attempt to build a master control for himself and Vasarian.
So at this, she's gonna say, I think that's enough. I promised you a place to be, a place of shelter until you were finished with your original task, and you have done that. Now it's time for me to go on the rest of my ordeal. I want you and the rest of you out of here. I never want to see that droid again.
Oh, I guess
Will
it's
do.
agreeable. Can we have a? Is the speeder outside at a character, or is it here, or where is it? We had a speeder, right? Question mark.
No,
No.
that's been
No.
Then he turns to the Mandalorian. Can we have a speeder to move this droid? Because I cannot carry it back to the spaceport easily. Can we at least borrow a speeder or have someone pilot us to the spaceport with our droid?
Make either a hard negotiation or charm check for me with a setback die.
He's gonna do the charm. Okay. Never mind that.
We do not have speeders of our we do not keep speeders of our own, as it would let the Empire know we will be hiding at.
Well, who wants to carry him? I can't. I don't think I could pick up that droid. I guess
You
can we at
Mandalorians
least?
are famous
can
for
we-
your weaponry, are you not, though?
What was that?
Before we leave, would you happen to know where I could pick up a good custom grip modification?
Someone who can make a custom grip for you.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Really, I'm a pretty skilled mechanic myself if I just got the components.
Well, you've got the parts. Make the appropriate negotiation check for me.
Sure.
You remember how it's done?
Yeah, it's a rarity 6 item typically. However,
Rarity 6. You're on the outer world.
but it's Mandalore, like,
Yeah.
and it's a weapon.
It's a major city, but it's
Yeah, but I mean, weapons on Mandalore, like, right? Like that ought to.
Which also you're an outsider, so
That's true. So what do you want the difficulty to be at? Like you got
based on the outer rim adjustment,
Yeah.
and then it's difficulty. What is it? 3 plus 1 if it's an outer rim world.
Yeah.
So it's difficulty 4.
Cool.
A negotiation check.
Yeah, I got it.
All right.
Success with 2 advantages. So like a 10% discount, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Let him know Krystal sent you, and he'll cut you a deal, and she tells you where to go
Seems good.
to get it. Yep.
Warden, can I borrow 200 credits?
He tosses the 200 credits to you. He's like, don't even bother paying me back, right? I'm good.
All right. Now that your business is done, get going.
Well, he points to Ryan. Well, do you want to assist me carrying this hunk of metal back to the ship?
Or you
What
could
the-
just turn me on. I wanted to leave. I was trying to leave.
But
I
you
kind of
were
want
like-
to carry him now. Yeah.
Out of character, I'm just gonna say, Dex, you almost looked like you were gonna abandon the party again. We don't want to have you running off.
I was going to
So-
go, like, I was just wanting to get out of there as quickly as possible, okay? I was not abandoning the party, I was just wanting to
So
leave.
with all of you bickering over Dex's body, Gilter's just gonna like slumber over and just yank him off the ground and hunger over like fireman style over her shoulders. Let's go.
Okay.
Play it.
All right.
Yeah, as someone is probably getting my weapons, obviously, my sniper
Well,
rifle.
She's not.
Warden will confiscate the weapons.
Okay, but not the internal weapon, which is the micro rocket launcher. That's more like
That's
internally.
attached to you.
Yeah, that's attached to
You
me.
don't have to do anything with that.
Yeah, so it's just like my
If you want, Gilter can break your arm so you can't use it.
no, no.
So with that being said,
I go to the.
she'll
I'll
say,
go to the store. and pick
don't
up the thing.
don't all leave at once. A crowd this large will definitely attract imperial attention.
Maybe we should turn the droid on so you don't have to carry him.
Gilter kind of stops and looks back, and just keeps walking away.
With the droid not turned on.
But the way this one behaves, he will definitely be a hindrance more than a help, is what you hear Giltern say.
All right.
All right, I'll wait around before I do that, and I'll go ahead and take the opportunity since there's mechanical tools here. I will, as soon as if I can find a little bit of privacy and time to work with the tools, I'll use an hour to modify my crystal again while I'm waiting.
Could I do that too?
You both want to modify your crystal while you're here?
Yeah, we got time.
She has some tools lying around this place.
Yep.
From working on deck, so yeah, you'll have the tools available if you need them.
Well, I actually have I have a gem cutting kit. It's on my person. So.
And there you go.
And I have
Are you gonna
the,
let Ryan use? Huh?
Yeah, I also
Yeah,
have
the
the
good-
journeyman's tools too, so
Yeah.
we could
Yeah.
share them.
That's fine.
All right. So go ahead and make the appropriate checks for your.
Sure.
Just to let you know, for my check, I get 2 boost die because I've got 2 levels of inventor.
Okay.
I'm gonna make so it's mechanics. I'm the difficulty.
Yeah.
And then I also get 2 boosts, one for the appropriate for his tools, one for mine, as we're kind of sharing. So we add the force rating in, and give it a roll.
So it's a simple difficulty for my first roll, right?
It's a 1.
So it's
Um,
easy.
It says simple is the lowest, but so it'd be a difficulty of 1 for the first one.
One. So it starts at 3 for the first one, but because it's your personal crystal, it gets reduced by 2 steps.
So it's down to difficulty 1.
Yes.
yes.
So easy.
Right. Okay. I'm gonna be rolling to try and increase the update the. I still can't roll though. I've been trying to make. Oh wait, maybe I did roll.
No, that was me, I think.
That was you. That was on Vasarian.
Yeah, I went and I had to flip a destiny point to use.
So what are you rolling, Ryan?
So yeah.
So I'm rolling mechanics.
Mechanics.
So, but there's some adjustments. So I get 3 boost die, 2 force die, and it's an easy.
DC 1.
Yeah.
And you put the destiny point to do what now?
To use
I'm not
my
flipping
dark
it.
side to accumulate a conflict and use my dark side pips to get better results.
So you use all the dark side pips?
In this case,
How many?
I'm going to use. In this case, I'm going to use. I think I want to get rid of the threat, so that's 1, and I think I want 2 advantages in this case.
So it's 3.
So it's going to be.
So you accrue 3
it's gonna be
conflict and 3 strain.
3 strain. Yep.
And Ryan, you're using. So I have you currently at 2 yellow, 1 green, 1 purple, and 3 boosts. Is that correct?
2 force and 3 boosts. I didn't hear
Yep.
you. See, yeah, 2. Yes.
2 yellow, 1 green, 1 purple, 3 boosts, and 2 force.
Yep, that sounds right. So
For some reason, I cannot adjust my strain. Oh, because I'm on the Oh, never mind.
So I succeeded. So I can.
Yep. So your modification does work.
Okay. I bought enough for every modification. Let me know how many I can do.
You have to do a
You
roll
have to
for
do
each
them
one.
one at a time.
No, I know. That's what I'm asking. Is like, how many do I have time to do?
Your advantages will allow you to cut down on time, but you just need to be able to succeed. So I'll
Okay.
say with the advantage you generated on this one, I'll say you can get 1 more in.
All right, I'll roll 1 for.
The same with you, Vasarian. You will both have time to get 1 more in before they're gonna have you leave.
Okay. So I'll do
And in
1.
that time, Warren, you'll be leaving on your own.
So I increase my crit. I believe I can increase the thunder quality, right? Oh no, the 1 for crit, 4 damage, and the other one is the what's the other one? It's the vicious. I think I'll increase the vicious.
Vicious quality.
I don't know what crystal
Vicious.
you have.
I just have a basic crystal. I have the
Inland
Ilum.
crystal.
Ilum crystal, yeah. So I'll do the first one crit was a success, and then I'll do vicious, same check. So this would mean that I'd be rolling 2 difficulty, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So same check with 2 difficulty.
Yeah.
All right, looks about right to me.
So I succeeded, right?
Based on that, you have a triumph. Wonderful. With a triumph, you have parts to spare.
What does that mean? I get a discount on my.
Yeah.
So that was So I get what? Is this the credits back?
Yeah,
like half the credits back.
You still have the leftover parts.
Mhm,
That's what
so-
that is.
Okay.
you have some parts left over essentially.
So
So you could probably sell them to get the value back.
For the two advantage I got, I'm gonna do that thing where it's efficient. So if
Mhm.
the weapon removes 1 setback die, it's gonna remove 2 instead. And if the weapon adds a boost die, it's gonna add 2 boost die instead.
And there you go.
So
Yes. And going on. Warden, you're gonna be sneaking by. The looks of it, security has kind of died down since you were last out, but you can definitely tell they're still on the patrol looking out for you. There doesn't see any signs of Goatturn having brought up a mess, so you presume things happened to her.
I'm gonna be just going out as a disguised, just regular looking Mandalorian person. Just
In the wee hours of the night.
Oh, I didn't know it was night. So no, he's gonna be going invisible whenever he's out on like in the middle of the street. If he's in a back alley, he's gonna probably not be invisible. But yeah.
Yep. So, make a average stealth check with 2 setback die for me.
One moment. Characteristics, stealth, average roll. Okay. Oh, you want a 2 setback?
Yes.
Oh, maybe roll those. Sorry. Do you want me to roll them separate?
Yeah, go ahead, just roll them. Wow. So yeah, you just got three. You got 3 successes. You make it back to the ship, no problem. And Goturn is sitting there waiting for you with Dex in a chair, kind of lying on the sofa, still deactivated.
So he's gonna sit down with Dex, whatever Dex is on it. He's in a chair and just he's gonna provide a master. He's gonna just program in a third primary override, which is basically below the 2 programs he's already programmed. He's gonna make it so that on command, he has to listen to a person if he is trying to run away for personal reasons. We don't want him to run away for let's say
Sounds very
panicking.
specific.
I don't know. We don't want him to panic. I guess panic in a non hostile situation, if you get what I mean, right?
How?
Anything.
How are you setting it? How are you setting it up to work?
I don't know. Maybe just. Oh, you know what? I found the perfect program. We're gonna program the pacifist package in as an override that Warden or just mainly Warden can turn off and on. So for right now, and the program basically just turns him into a robot who doesn't want to run away or doesn't want to attack people or hurt anyone for a time being. So he's gonna have that, but everything else for Dex should be normal though. So yeah, he's gonna put the pacifist package in as a third sub program that he can turn off and on.
To take your time, since you're just waiting for the others to get there.
I'll take my time. Yep. As long as I need.
In the meantime, Crystal's gonna be like, "Fine, said my base isn't a workshop for Jedi. Now get going."
We were just killing time until you wanted us out. We will leave now, and we leave you in peace.
So yeah.
I stopped by that shop on the way back and pick up the custom grip.
It's closed.
It's closed?
Yeah. It's the middle of the night.
Rat. Dan.
Well, I'll go by in the morning then. It's fine.
Yep.
Walk back to the ship.
Guys, get back. You rest until morning.
Yeah, seems about right.
Alright. Sounds fair to me.
What about me with the pacifist thing?
Yep. By the time the boys get back, you are good to go.
He also, once he's done with that, he turns Dex back on. And he also has that programming, the new programming activated at the moment.
The pacifist mode.
Yep.
Yep. So Dex, you have been reactivated. You are now in a very melancholy mood. You're not panicking, but you just feel sort of like a
Calmer.
very, very calm.
Okay, give me a moment.
Much more reasonable state of mind.
Okay, I'm just.
So you still have those swarming questions and pains in you. You're just not expressing them as freely as you were before.
I'm refreshing the thing because hang on. It's taking its time, probably because there's people in the houses using internet. But yeah, so that happens. So Dex awakens. He's looking around. He's in the ship. Which ship? Is he in Warden's ship or the other ship?
Warden. They're in the tortoise.
We're in
Okay.
the tortoise, so
Okay.
Let's just say we're all tortoise.
Dex. And where is Dex? Is he in his room or out in the
He's on a sofa.
Okay. Okay. Dex.
Sitting next to Warden currently.
Okay, yeah. So, come on. Okay, so I see the map, but so where is? Okay, so Warden is here with me over here, or
Hold on, I gotta move everybody around first.
yeah,
Give me a second.
yeah,
So hold on.
yeah. Just
Dex is. And these gentlemen are over here. All right.
so
And that's
Dex-
everybody.
Okay, so Dex wakes up. He's in the tortoise. He's I was wanting to leave, but since you brought me here, thank you for getting me out of that place.
I have to turn you off because, yeah, we can't have you running away again like that. You know, you should at least tell your friends where you're going.
I was trying to keep you safe, he said in a low mumble.
Oh, safe doesn't have us worry about you, you know. For all we know, your friend there could have shot you dead.
That would have been... I feel that I should say I didn't want that, but what exactly did you do, Warden? I feel odd.
I had to put in some programming to assure you wouldn't run away for now, but I can turn it off when it needs to be done. At the moment, though, you have free will, and you have mostly a sense of, I guess, self-determination. I can turn off this programming whenever you feel it, but I want a guarantee that you won't go off running again without mentioning something to one of us. It has to be at least someone who you trust.
You implemented this into me.
Correct.
Even after everything we had been through, after everything.
Yeah, I have put freedom into your programming. You know, I can turn off the other programming whenever. I don't want to use it ever again. It's just, but for now, that's what I did.
He sits up, looks at his hands, clenches them, and he says, "Thank you. You."
Hey, I helped too, you know.
Oh, he also mentions that Ryan helped with the mechanics.
I'm saying, well, I didn't. Okay, why can't I move? I can't move the map. Okay, now I can move. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say thank you. All of you, thank you. I think I would want to go to my room for now.
Well, first before you do that. Okay, go ahead.
Droid, if you run off like that again and get captured by the enemy, I remind you what I said to Khan the last time he kept running off. I will not come and save you if it would put the rest of us in danger.
Warden also says, I want to guarantee you aren't going to run off again. You know, I can remove that last bit of programming that restricts your freedom, but I don't want to have, you necessarily telling no one where you went. Don't disappear like a ghost, you know.
I will agree to those terms.
Alright, I'm going to need to shut you down again and then remove the... So, Warden motions for Dex just to stand still, and he shuts down Dex so that he can remove the last bit of programming he just put in.
It's pretty easy.
Yeah. And then he reactivates Dex after that's done.
If you will all excuse me, I would go to my room now, he says as he collects his things and walks away and going to his room.
And I guess Warden, with Joker, he's gonna go retire to his for. Actually, he hasn't caught up with Vasarian and everyone else, so he wants to know. I guess Warden, he goes over to Vasarian S. So how did you guys manage to find that place anyway, where he was?
I was able to seek him out.
Interesting.
We got a little lucky though.
I guess the next question I have is mainly he looks at everyone who's there and even Gotern. I don't know if Gotern's there, but what do we want to do next now that I guess we have newfound freedom? We can get off this rock. I kind of want to
leave
low
until
for
I
a while.
visit Krystal's store that she pointed me to.
Okay, what after? What is our plans?
I think we need to earn a little bit of money, don't you?
I agree. I don't want to do it. So I don't want to hopefully have any Imperial entanglements for a while. I'm thinking we find some sort of gig where we can work for either a local security group like Zerka or something where we can work for some sort of person that has lots of money, maybe a crime lord like a Hutt or something.
You want to work for Zerka? Oh.
I don't know.
I think that
Warden offers ideas
like
out.
bad
Like
idea.
he's like he just wants to get some good money and a stable job that isn't going to land him in the Imperial prison. Anyone have any ideas?
I believe, first and foremost, if we wish to travel in peace, the issue of clearing our names will have to come first.
I have an idea for that, then. I say we fake our own deaths. I don't know how we do it, but I say if everyone thinks we're all dead, then we won't be hunted anymore. That's the only way besides... I mean, I don't think we could pay off our bounties, so I think the only way is to fake our deaths somehow.
What bounties?
Oh, it's nothing. Warden just like he scoffs at your remark. He's like, oh, it's nothing. Nothing to concern about,
Warden, tell me everything, please. I've been with you guys. I helped you fix Dex. I think you could trust me about the bounty you're on. I led you right to Dex. I got him. I helped succeed and get him fixed. So please let me know what's on in the bounties.
Oh, well, yeah, you definitely earned your trust. So he says, he points at Vasarian. This man made a big, thick boom boom, and lots of people died as a result. And the man known as Khan Sante died for this big boom boom he made. And he kind of looks with like a funny grin on his face, but also looks like I don't know if you can tell, but he's like sarcastically depressed about it all. He's not very happy with what happened.
Great.
And
So I guess it's time to tell you
In
about
short.
EVH1. The short end of that story is that there was an ancient Sith Lord contained in a mask on board. And I may or may not have been, I was possessed by it for quite some time. It granted a lot of additional power whenever I called upon the Force. However, it didn't allow me to always act in the way that I would have wanted. And it took a long time to work myself free of the mask. But I finally did. While under the influence of that mask, I may have formed a force grip on 2 different Star Destroyers, and evidently I slammed them together while they were in orbit above Tatooine. And they crashed to the surface of Tatooine.
Impressive.
Horrifying, actually.
yeah, very bad. What happened?
And because of that attack alone, we have all been recognized as intergalactic terrorists, a threat to the galaxy as a whole.
Well, they don't know about me.
Ironically, we probably removed one of the galaxy's true greatest threats throughout all that
He
by
kind of,
by getting rid of the mask.
true.
I thought you were talking about Khan for a moment, but I suppose the mask is another threat entirely.
Warden laughs and he says, "That's kind of what I was thinking, but that's kind of dark." Khan was a foolish man at times, but he at least didn't cause the
At
millions of people
times.
to die. Yeah.
He.
You know, Warden.
I would
Warden,
disagree.
You disagree with what?
The center of that conflict on Tatooine.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I think now we need to somehow redeem ourselves or clear our names somehow. And I think that either faking our deaths or somehow clearing it is the only option. I think, though, our deaths would be the simpler matter. We can somehow acquire the means to do that. I think that would be easier to replicate, you know? I don't think the Empire is ever going to redeem us for our crimes, at least, you know? I don't know. Anyway, Warden asks, like, I think the last person who checked that out was Dex. Dex, what's our current bounties like? Do you remember?
I do. Let me pull up my thing. Okay, so the bounties that I found on, I believe, Tatooine, but they could be anywhere. It was, well, I'll actually post it in the game chat, actually, for everyone to see. Because even GoToon posted it, but yeah, these are the current bounties that we have.
Oh, well, not just that, but also our personal bounties for, like, our prices on our heads.
Oh, I kind of forgot. I know there were probably 1 million or so. Dynamite,
Do you know-
help me out.
Help me out with what?
Like.
Everyone else was a lot cheaper than mine.
No, I'm saying like about the bounties, our bounties, because I did check the bounty board. So like what were the bounties? Like the prices on our heads exactly.
So Vasarian's was 200,000. Everyone else was about 50,000.
Okay, so. Okay, so.
I mean, I could probably pay off mine in the future if I can hack some big banks or credit card account, you know, or just a bank account overall.
So
you know?
Dex, Warden, Vasarian is 20,000.
Vasarian's
20,000?
200,000.
Yeah,
What?
Vasarian was 200,000.
Oh,
He's a
200.
big Jedi. He's
Oh.
a Jedi. He's special. He gets to be specially treated because he has force powers.
Right,
You know?
right. I just asked. So 50,000, while Vasarian
My force rating while wearing the mask was a
is
7.
200?
The Emperor's
200,000?
kinda not comfortable with other people that powerful.
200,000. Is that correct?
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, Warden says, yeah, these bounties, I don't think we can pay anytime soon, but we need to at least work off those bounties, if anything, or fake our own deaths. What do you guys think? Go turn. Yes, go turn. What do you think? I know we want to lie low, but I think we gotta at least get rid of this problem. So.
She kind of like reluctantly stands up. She still seems a bit sore, but she's doing better now.
Yeah.
I cannot find my opponents in peace. The Empire is constantly going to be in my way. Do what you must to rid ourselves of these hindrances. And she'll sit back down.
So, let me think on the.
Oh, wait. Disregard that. I by accidentally clicked medicine. That was medicine.
Let me.
Disregard that. That was a medicine check. I was not doing a
I
medicine
bet it
check.
was.
Okay, so that's mechanics. That was the mechanics check. Okay.
If we could work for, is there out of character for?
You got the exact same check, sir.
I know, but still, like,
Like exact same.
whatever.
almost down to the dot.
We're right after the fall of the Republic, right? We're in between New Hope and the third movie, right? Kinda.
We are in between. We are before the New Hope and after the Clone Wars.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's what I thought.
we're kind of like in the area of Rogue One, kinda.
I mean, I don't know.
Just
if you
before
got
that.
any of
Yeah.
Star Wars Rebels, but maybe we could help. I don't know. To be like freedom fighters? Question mark. Question mark.
So concurrently, as far as the rebellion is concerned, there's no official united rebellion so far.
Yeah, he's generally. I'm thinking like the actual, just the resistances that are starting to rise up. Maybe we can help those people. I don't know. I don't know what.
There are a number of them.
Yeah. Where do you? Maybe I guess Wardens could have researched which ones there are.
It's funny. Make a average lore check for me.
Average lore check.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Average lore.
Can I help you with that?
You sure can. In fact, if you
Never
specifically help, I'll give you a boost die.
Well, I don't really need it, but I already rolled it.
Fantastic. It is widely known that there are major conflicts going on and resistance is occurring on Kashyyyk as the Wookiees are fighting for independence from the Empire almost constantly.
What about the ones? Isn't there Warden like vaguely remember something on Ryloth? Is that also going on? Question mark or? I don't know
Right
if you
now?
remember that. Yeah, Ryloth.
Is that an Outer Rim thing?
Ryloth, it's a planet.
It's right. It's Outer. It is.
I believe it is. Yeah.
Yeah, why
Yeah.
else
So
is
it's
an
gonna be an
outer
average
rim?
Outer. Yeah, make an average Outer Rim check for me.
Okay. Rolling. No. I have no clue.
Yeah, you're not aware, unfortunately. So you are certain that there's something going on beyond, at the far fringes of the galaxy. You're just not sure where.
So I guess he asks, would we want to assist the freedom fighters of Kashyyyk? I mean, we can get maybe supplies to them. It'd be risky, but it may hopefully get us some good credits. I would think we would do supplies. I don't want to have to fight the Empire again.
I've worked with Wookiees before.
You have?
I have.
Interesting. So you say you accept that?
It's not somewhere I want to go necessarily. My time on Kashyyyk did not end well, but
What do you mean by that?
well, at the end of the Clone War, that's where they executed a bunch of Jedi.
Oh, I see. So this would bring up bad memories for you, wouldn't it?
Well, it's where I was when that happened. It doesn't necessarily but perhaps the Force draws just all to face our own destinies at some point or another.
Well, Warden says either way, I think that maybe it might do some good for you too. Maybe you could learn something while you were there.
Sure.
And he asks Goter, what do you think of this? Because you're the one who doesn't seem to, at least the most part, you don't want to have to get involved with Imperials or other stuff.
She's gonna look at everybody else. From what I'm understanding, I am the only one who doesn't not want to get so heavily involved with the Empire. Is that?
I don't want to necessarily want to engage them in combat, but I want to, I guess, not help them. I want to I want to support the people who are against them. If you get what I mean. We could be the suppliers as such, maybe running supplies for these resistant groups, but I don't want to be the one fighting the wars. It's a kind of a safer gig, right? What do you think?
If that is if that is what you all desire, then perhaps it is best if we go our separate ways. And she'll begin to stand up. Our interests differ far too greatly. And so far, I still have no desire, especially after the events of Consante, to oppose the Empire. No one has so far given me strong reasons to oppose them. And I have no interest to either help or assist them either.
So you're saying you don't have any interest. So what about working for a crime syndicate? Doing our own thing, maybe working and making our own money. I don't know.
Intentionally
I don't wanna
creating
do it.
trouble. Intentionally creating trouble.
Whereas, like, I don't want to do anything. I came to this galaxy to explore it. I kind of didn't want to just do something, I guess, normal. He kind of looks kind of bored. He's like, you know, he asked Ryan, what do you suggest?
I'm not sure.
You're not sure?
No, well, I mean, I'm not sure how you're going to fake your own deaths and convince to remove the bounty.
Oh,
I
that can be manufactured. He says credits can get you anything. It's just going to take credits to get it. But, you know, he says, I think we should at least figure out what we need to do to free ourselves from this bounty for now. And maybe figure out a job that we want to do for the next long time. I know, Zay, I think working with a resistance group would be okay. I don't think we necessarily want to, though, be the one who's front manning the operation. We want to be the people who support them somehow. He asked Vasarian, what do you think?
I have no love for the Empire, that's for certain. But if Goturn doesn't feel it's her fight, then perhaps it's not. I do think that the Wookiees would be a good place for her to learn a lot about personal combat styles, which she always seeks to learn more about. They're fearsome fighters, and their martial abilities are like hers in the fact that they are, you know, large, brawny tactics.
Yeah. I guess we haven't come with anything. He asked Dex. Dex, what do you want to do?
I'm in my room, but I did say
shit.
something. I did say something in the forge. So so perfectly timed. I actually have to
I
say.
haven't looked.
In the forge, in the
one's
walls.
coming from his room. So
Yeah.
I guess Warden goes over. He just says, I guess maybe we should ask Dex as well, since we did just rescue him, what we can do.
At that moment, Dex's room door opens, and you see Dex coming out, and you see some strange metal thing in his hand.
Amalgamation.
Yeah, as he approaches, and basically
What is that?
holds it out, and I was attempting to make a metal flower piece for the table he says as he then goes over to the table and places it. It is, difficult for me to say this, but thank you, all of you, and this is a new concept for me. Friendship and partnership. I try to make something to thank you for this and for everything else. It is, I guess, how you organics say a gift?
Warden looks like a very confused look on his face, but then he loses the confused face and he says thank you.
It's horrible, isn't it? It's not good, is it? I could take it.
Warden laughs and he says it's a gift. We take what we get, right?
I cannot tell what it is.
It is a Ordmantelian type flower. It was in my fake memory banks. I tried to recreate it. It was not up to scale, he says as he kind of nonchalantly scratches the back of his head, kind of like being a bit more humanoid in this human-like.
If you are attempting to make amends by not repeating your mistakes.
I promise to not do that ever again.
Warden then cues to say, well, we were already discussing, what do you want to do next? Because I think we should help some sort of resistance group, but it seems like Otrin has no interest in that. So, what do you want to do?
Seeing that I have found new information on things, I would like to pursue to find more, but some of my memories are still coming to light. But for now, I do suggest we lay low, find work, maybe help out a resistance group, yes, but not directly. We should remain invisible.
Maybe we can do our own personal sabotage here and there on our own, right? Not help with visibly, but maybe help from afar, right? What's the biggest, what's a small manufacturing plant that's vital to the Empire? Does anyone know? Is there something small we could just hit ourselves and get out of there? Does anyone know?
A small well, Gilter will know nothing about that.
He asks anyone if they have any info. I mean, we can do our own research, but he thinks there should be some sort of small, maybe station or something we can hit on our own to maybe help the resistance groups, maybe even the Kashyyyk, the Wookiee resistance fighters to help with somehow. Something where we're not going to be entangled for very long.
So I will allow anyone who wishes to try. You may roll an average of any knowledge check you wish. And I'll give you a result. I'll give you an answer based on the check you made and the results you get.
An average? I'll go. An average?
Average of any one knowledge check you wish, and I'll give you a result based on what roll you made and the results of that roll.
Right. I am going to spend a light side point for a knowledge check. Is that okay, everyone?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's kind of already gone, but yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Well, light side point well spent, gentlemen.
I got lore, so I'll go ahead and roll lore.
There goes my warfare. What? Literally, when we're trying to figure stuff out, like the dice gods are making it difficult for us.
Anyone else care to try?
Yeah, can you roll a core worlds for me?
Sure thing. Today is not your day, Ryan. Today is just not your day.
I don't know about that.
Average core worlds?
Yeah. See, today is my day. I get a threat, though.
Sure. Anyone else rolling?
I'm going.
Roll, or...
I'm going to attempt another roll, if that's okay.
Well, I'm also asking Warden. Is Warden going to roll anything?
Oh,
I'm gonna roll some lore. Why not? Is it average, right?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, he has no clue anyway, so.
Well, dang. You're all terrible.
Dex had just
So-
got his full memories back. Okay, it's gonna take a while.
Hey. Shush. Let me start from top to bottom, because even though you failed, some of y'all got advantages. So
Yeah.
gotta interpret it as that. So Dex, generally any resistance group is gonna need supplies, and since the resistance groups are not the Empire, not nearly as equipped, any sort of supplies given to any resistance groups will be greatly appreciated in any capacity.
Mm-hmm.
Vasarian, you know that most resistance groups throughout the time of since the fall of the quote unquote fall of the Republic, back at the end of the Clone Wars, have mostly ended in failure. The lack of resources and such have made it hard, and they tend to be so small that any effect they do actually make doesn't seem to last very long or have that strong of an effect. Ryan,
Okay.
you are aware that one of the most key core worlds to the Empire are Corellia and Coruscant.
Okay, I kind of.
There are a lot of important things held there going on in those areas. So it'd be a good place to start as far as getting information, but also you're also aware those will be pretty well guarded as well. So take that as you will. Going down, Warden.
Yeah.
It's the same as Vasarian. But you are also aware that one of those vital things that that most resistance groups don't have that they kind of need is intelligence.
Oh, so I can help with computer stuff. Okay. I could be
Mhm.
the hacker. Maybe,
So,
maybe Warden offers an idea. Maybe we could hack into an Imperial space station or a satellite of some kind and provide a backdoor for the resistance group to spy on troop movements or just movements in general of the Empire on Kashyyyk. It'll be difficult, but if we do it, there should be no consequences to us. Shouldn't be no interception at all. And I could probably do it easily. What does everyone have to say to that? Hello?
and it won't get us directly involved with the Empire.
No, we're just gonna go hack a satellite or a space station and provide a backdoor to their communications and maybe some computers, and we wouldn't have any other involvement besides giving it and selling it to the resistance. I mean, we want a little bit of compensation for what we're doing, but nothing to hopefully rob them blind, right? I don't think our work should be free. What do you all think for that?
I think
if
that's
you
a
wanna
decent
work-
start.
I think if you want to work for resistance, the first thing to do is to develop a resistance contact.
Wait, sorry, what was that?
Right now, you don't know who you're selling to, or what
Agreed.
would be valuable for them.
I know. Yeah, we
So
need
that's-
to at least do that. I could do that probably on my own. I would just have to, and maybe you could help me, but I don't want to bring everyone down there just to risk our necks if we do have to find a contact.
I have a contact.
You do?
I do.
Well, I guess we figured
I
out
have-
a plan at least.
Well, I have I have a contact that calls herself Fulcrum.
Fulcrum. Okay.
We do have another issue. If we are to support a resistance or any form of resistance, they are going to need supplies. A lot. Weapons, ammunition, food, medical, everything. Getting a hold of these supplies will not be easy. The Empire controls most of it.
Yeah.
The only way we could probably get some is through hut space.
I mean, hey, buying from the huts is probably isn't that bad, right? Warden shakes his head. There's a lot of bounty hunters. I feel like we would be well off going to hut space.
Some of the bounty hunters possibly help the Empire or any kind of resistance. Basically, they'll go to the highest bidder, won't they?
That'd be the Empire, yeah. Warden laughs. Yeah, the Empire would be paying.
So I mean, they're. I think they would be. I think if we do use them, we got to be very careful that they are not going to turn on us because of a higher pay. I'm not sure they're very trustworthy in the long run. Maybe just set it up so it's each time we buy, it's a one-time basis and not have an established.
No, yeah, I don't want to work entangled with the huts. Getting a debt or anything, or having any sort of entanglements with those people, usually ends up with someone dying. So, thank you.
Right. Plus, if the Empire puts pressure on them, what's going to stop them from turning us over? And they have no loyalty to us.
I highly doubt they are going to have any pressure from the Empire, but they would probably. There's not going to stop any bounty hunters from hunting us down and killing us. So, yeah, I would just personally not like to be in hut space, really. Too much. So he says, I guess the plan is to meet this contact of yours, Fulcrum, maybe, and assist the rebels? Or, sorry, the resistance?
Sure.
And then Warden says, well, we've developed a plan. Maybe we've all deserved a well-earned break. Maybe we should stop at a planet that we know has no connections to anyone and just relax for a few days.
I'm not opposed to your idea of trying to hack their system.
We can offer that to them, but for now we need to at least contact this Fulcrum and maybe establish who we are. So, what do you guys say to that? Is anyone, Dex, Vasarian, Go Turn, anyone having a say on what we're planning to do?
Sure, I'll be along for the ride.
You're going where?
We're gonna go to... Where's this Fulcrum of yours? This guy. Where is he?
I can try and contact her on my own and then let you know. I'm not sure myself. She's not accessible for her own safety.
Okay. Well.
So.
Tell them to meet. Give us a meeting place somewhere close to Kashyyyk or something. I don't know. Somewhere where we can meet that's safe. I don't want to have any problems for us or her. So.
I agree.
She can choose that's safe for her. I guess that's what we decided. Anyway, out of character, I do have. I don't know if that's right. I gotta go myself soon.
Alright, so I think this is actually a very good stopping place. Anyone else agrees or disagrees on that?
Can I get my shopping done before we stop?
Yeah.
You sure
same.
can.
Same.
Right.
I also want to do some shopping.
I mean, we can do shopping out of character.
Sure. I just wanted to get it done so that I can update my sheet with it.
I can sit here and shop with you guys, but we can just say, hey, we're good, and we're focused on shopping, so no one's just sitting around waiting for people to shop.
Right.
I want to do something else.
Yeah. We
Does
don't
anyone-
technically need to record us shopping. We could.
Yeah,
do
that's
that.
what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
And that's all we're doing is like winning the shopper things. We don't need to continue on and on.
Right.
Is everyone good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, aside from the cleanup stuff, yeah.
Fantastic, wonderful. Well,
Actually,
congratulations.
go ahead.
What'd you want to do?
I was gonna say would it be possible to make a few more mechanics checks to increase my mods?
That's also a not gonna sit around and wait for it to happen kind of thing. So I think if you want something that's gonna require several checks or like looking up stuff or whatever, we don't have to take up session time for that. We can just be like, okay, we're done, and let bygones be bygones. If that's all we're gonna do for the rest of the session, so we're just gonna call it here in case anyone has anything else. I'm still gonna be around to do things like checks for etc. or shopping and whatnot. But for now, I'm saying if we're not doing anything more to progress the plot of the story, we can just call it here.
Well,
Any objections at all?
as per I have one thing. As per my suggestion, would I be able to try to get a hold of Fulcrum and relay the
Are you using your obligation, etc. to?
I don't have an obligation.
Oh yeah, so you're just trying to like contact someone that you just know from your backstory.
Right. Well, she's helping training me. Remember?
Oh, got it, gotcha. I see what you're saying. Yeah, you guys have a method of communication it takes a while to get messages out and back, but it's just for discretion's purposes, of course. But yes, I would say you can take the time to like prepare the message and send it out, and then we'll figure out later on when the message comes back.
I'm just gonna say is that Warden wants to put the smackdown on the Empire very hard, and I'm on a ship with him.
He's not trying that. He just wants to earn a stable source of income and while maybe possibly assisting in the Empire's downfall.
And also, Dex wants to some revenge supper against Darth Vader immediately. Full guns blazing.
Well, not just Darth Vader, because Darth Vader, yes, but frankly, I don't know if he was the one who pulled the trigger. So the only one that would probably know would be my creator.
No, I know. Guys, I'm exaggerating. I'm just having some fun.
I know. But seriously, best freaking reveal, Dynamite.
Pretty good. Well,
Well,
I do have to
any
go.
comments, questions, or concerns
Nope. Nope.
before we call it for the day? Huh?
Maybe I might message you, go turn on just maybe ideas for where the story can head. I don't know if you already have stuff planned out. Yeah, just overall stuff maybe we can work on for the next, I guess, chapter of the story. I guess, and maybe, I don't know. Maybe I know Mason's been out for a while and he has personal life problems, but I was hoping to get an extra person soon. So maybe talk about that at some point.
I got you.
Before we go, should we roll the conflict roll?
Yeah, go ahead and roll your conflict rolls for sensitives who use the dark side, like naughty boys you are.
I gotta go for the day, guys. You guys have a good rest of your week. I'll see
Before you
next Sunday.
leave,
Hey, Ryan rolled.
Yeah.
Yep, Ryan rolled on his own.
Yeah, but before any of us leave, Dynamite.
I can't see it when I roll. Sorry.
But Dynamite needs to reward us XP, so he'll get to that.
Wow, of course it's Dex saying that. 15 experience, yeah.
Thank you. It's just like people are gonna leave, so chill, okay, chill.
Jeez.
Alright. So I pick up that.
I have an assumption there's always 15 XP.
I pick up that grip, and then I'm gonna try to mod it.
Mm-hmm.
And so I've got my stuff ready. And
guys, have a good one.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Take care.
So ending the session here
Yep.
until next week. So yeah, it was fun. See you guys later.
I hope you enjoy.